First pitch coming. Here it is. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Jordy Mercer now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, Dero. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First offering on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Harrison leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's given him.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch on its way. And a double steal try here. This is pulled into right. Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Digging in now, Kristen Stewart, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Mikey Matuk to bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Hernandez. And that's the second out. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate. Working the...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that one is gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Matuk patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Zimmerman comes set. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in his second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Well, it's about trying to limit the pitch count also. Only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
Vince Velasquez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Realmuto at second. Franco at first. 2 out in the inning. This is flared right back over the mound. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Standing in, Jordan Zimmerman. 9-1-2 due up.
Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, Josh Harrison. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Mercer carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It remains 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
The shortstop,
First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third, and as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently 2nd best on this Philly ball club in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. From the stretch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Segura on second. Hernandez at first, one gone. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw to second, and he's out. But a run is in to score away from the play. Over to first now, and he's out trying to scramble back. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to one on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Tigers nothing. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Line drive to center field. Herrera is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Nick Castellanos now. 0-1 the count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Tigers nothing. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Now batting, the third baseman.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Digging in, Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. 2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Here comes the first pitch. Herrera's off and running, heading out towards shallow right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will bang up against the wall. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Into the box, Bobby Wilson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. Hits 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Hernandez fields it cleanly, and there's one away. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Zimmerman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
1 ball.
And it's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So striding forward now, Josh Harrison. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Striding in, Jordy Mercer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Tigers.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Ripped down the first base line. Harrison over at second. Mercer on at first with 2 down. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, 2 costly errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Bases are loaded here with one away, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First offering on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the runner breaks for the plate. And the runner back. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 4-2. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Belted high in the air out to left. McCutchen going back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. 8th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart.
Number 14.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fly ball to straightaway left. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Jeimer Candelario. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And that misses for ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Herrera is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Tigers get one on this swing of the bat from Nick Castellanos. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Tigers 3. So striding in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Andrew.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Couldn't think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Victor Alcantara will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 58, Victor Alcantara.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, a double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. John Hicks will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 55, John Hicks.
first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
The batter, number 1.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way, and he takes strike 2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Hernandez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Next up for Detroit, Jordy Mercer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. In his career, Mercer brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Hicks stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. To third. Throw to the plate. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Got a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Here comes the go-ahead run. And he will score as well. And the tide has officially changed now as they've taken a 1-run lead.
The right fielder, number 9.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, B-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit. What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. 1-0 the count. And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with one man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 14.
Now at the plate, Kristen Stewart. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 pitch. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted into center field. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 4. Lane Hardy will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Lane Hardy.
Nick Williams is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Matuk moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. In there, a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One ball, 1 strike to count. Segura, base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's Harrison for 1 on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
The right fielder, number 3.
And now Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still down a run. It's 5-4. David Robertson is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
David Robertson.
Digging in, Mikey Matuk. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Mikey Mlb.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he looks at a pulled strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Still 1-2. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-4.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Bobby Wilson.
Stepping in now, Bobby Wilson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And there's out number 2. Grayson Greenier will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Grayson Greenier.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Comes set with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 6 and the Phillies 4. Joe Jimenez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Mercer is there. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
The catcher.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here comes the first pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and we are tied again.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder.
In now, Odubel Herrera. And he puts it on the ground to second. Harrison's got it. And that's the second out. Stepping up now, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. To first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning now from Citizens Bank Park, and we're all even now at 6-6. At the plate, Josh Harrison. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
No balls and 1 strike. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Segura is there. 1 out. Into the box, Jordy Mercer. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now batting, the first base.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. All squared up even in Philadelphia through 8.5. The Phillies have a chance to walk it off. Scott Kingery is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Scott Kingery.
Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single, and there's your possible winning run aboard to start the bottom of the ninth.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Mercer for the first out.
next for Philadelphia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. To second for one. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Pat Neshek takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 93, Pat Neshek.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Kristen Stewart trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 8.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Mikey Manto. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch, chopped in front of home plate, and there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeimer Candelario, and it looks like this could be a critical at bat in this one.
Well, the glance of my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Jacoby Jones will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Tigers, number 21, Jacoby Jones.
Ready once again, Bobby Wilson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Nico Goodrum will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 28.
Now Ron Gardenhire out on his way to confer with the home plate umpire as it looks as though he'll be motioning for the double switch here. Daniel Stump comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a pickoff play at second. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Runner goes for third. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run.
Next to Philadelphia.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. A play at the plate. The tag and the winning run is out at home plate. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. Here's the first pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Mercer. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. This game remains tied at 6. Now at the plate, Dawel Lugo. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
The third baseman, Dawel Lugo.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 1.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Josh Harrison, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Harrison hits a little over the 270 mark. This is line to left. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jordy Mercer. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 1-0. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ball even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2, and he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Tigers lead 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. So Stepping in, Odubel Herrera, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started.
Odubel Herrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
In now, Michael Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1. Line towards center field. Mata has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Aaron Altair will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23, Aaron Altair.
Center, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. He swings and he grounds it to short. A dive and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 1-0. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And they come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Andrew McCutchen. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Horror, but I've been blessed kind of sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies earned the win with a big 20-hit attack. Pat Neshek claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on an even 20 hits. 2 errors, they left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies got an astounding 20 hits in total as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 7-6. The Friars tossed a combined 1-hitter as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-0. Kevin Plawecki dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, leading the Indians to the win over Miami 8-2. The Cardinals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-0. The New York Mets put together 10 total hits as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 4-3. The Brewers combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-2. The Yankees catcher, number 24, launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Yankees beat the Diamondbacks 15-7. The Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they dismantled the Giants 8-2. The Boston Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-1. The White Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-1. The Tampa Bay Rays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-1. The Houston Astros combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 1-0. Trevor Cahill won his 5th game out of the bullpen, leading the Halos to the win over the Blue Jays 7-6. The Cubs bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-6. Starling Marte picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Buccos downed the Rangers 5-3. The win was their 7th in a row. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.